Meaning of Life.
Meaning of Life.
I think it's Meaning of Life.
Meaning of Life. Yeah, because Eric Idle actually did Life on Mars or something like that. And it kind of reminded me of that. No, it was actually a novel that he wrote about these two comedians like 300 years in the future, and how they kind of like go and do these vaudeville around the universe.
Okay.
So it kind of reminded me of that too. So that makes sense. That's cool.
We always love them. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's your space tune.
That's our space tune, yeah. Or that's my space tune, or our space tune, yeah. That's the.
So you wrote that one, Greg?
Yeah, we all play the hand. We all just bring in our ideas, and then the band completes them. At least that's the way it is for me, because I can't really finish anything without it.
Sounds familiar?
Yeah.
So is that the way you guys usually write? Is that you'll bring in an idea and then you'll just mull it over and do some stuff musically and lyrically and make it work?
Yeah, it seems to be a little easier that way than just kind of sitting looking at each other, you know, because it's just
paying for rehearsal time.
Yeah, it's just our time is better served coming in with at least something and letting the band have at it.
But then just sitting around thinking about girls and drinking and watching TV.
Oh, we would never do that.
I'm sure. Actually, I had fun last night with you guys.
Good. Yeah,
Dancing up a storm, man. That was a lot of fun.
You look good. You look good doing it.
Thanks. and that was my Johnny Cass Tuesday night with Trish. So you guys are originally from Michigan, Muskogee?
Muskegon.
Mystique. But I like Muskogee a lot.
I like Muskogee.
Muskogee.
I might start calling it that.
Yeah, Muskogee. Is that how you guys met? In Michigan?
Yeah, I mean, we all kind of went to school together, separately, kind of. Greg and I went to school together. John and Todd went to school together.
Mm-hmm.
And we kind of met.
And John and I worked in the same music store. That's how he and I hooked up.
Oh, that's cool.
Working retail.
And how many gigs are you guys playing throughout the year? Are you doing a bunch of gigs?
Ooh, that's a really good question. We're busy almost every weekend. We travel a little bit throughout the Midwest. You know, Key West is as far south as we get, but I guess it's as far south as anybody gets, so.
Yeah, well...
There's Cuba.
There's Cuba. Well,
yeah.
We don't play Cuba, so.
No.
You don't? Well, you know what? You could play the Dry Tortugas.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, they have a great fort. What a great place to, like, have a concert, except who would come? It costs like $150 to get there round trip.
We don't know anyone there.
Well, it's an old fort. Well, we can go into that. That's a geography lesson. We'll do that during the break. So you guys are in Nashville now?
No, we're still in Michigan.
Yeah.
You're still stuck in Michigan?
You may say that, sure,
but you know a bunch of people in Nashville.
Yeah, we do.
Are you recording in Nashville? Is that what you end up doing? And
that's what where we'll do our next disc. Yeah. Yeah.
That's kind of in the works as we speak. We're pulling that together.
Okay, cool. Doing some basic tracks?
Just getting to work on that.
Yeah. We'll record them in the basement up in home, and it'll be produced by Scotty Huff, and we'll record it at 16 Tons in Nashville. 16
Tons, yeah. Familiar. I think Dave Coleman mentioned that.
Yeah.
Great studio.
Yeah.
Really
16 Tons. Okay, folks, listen. You're listening to the Dutch Henrys today. And we'll be back after these commercials. Please stay tuned. Okay, we're out. That was kind of smooth. The first segment is always kind of like a breaking an ice thing,
right,
and stuff. You know, it's like the first drink or something.
Exactly. I'm going to play with my sound just a little.
Okay.
Everything we do is.
Ay. We're back on already. Holy shit. I'm going live. Hey folks, we're back on the air here that quickly. We couldn't wait to come back on. So there was a song that was part of a TV program that you did on your original debut album. What was the name of that CD?
1973 was the name of that disc.
In like 2003.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Based on
I got that one right. I actually wrote it on my wrist here. You know, I have to keep notes somewhere. Except my watch always gets in the way. I can't read the stuff. Sorry, Jim, but I love my birthday present. Thank you.
It's very nice.
Isn't that nice?
It's a nice looking watch.
Yeah, that goes along with my Johnny Cash outfit. That's why I wear it. And it's echo-driven. I still haven't gotten to page like 137 in the instruction manual to figure out what echo drive actually is. But supposedly all I have to do is do this, you know, at night, and it winds itself.
And who's that doing?
Yeah, and
on the radio.
Yeah, I know. Wasn't that great? I was just doing a Queen's wave, you know, sort of.
And who isn't doing that every night anyhow? You know, so you might as well wind your watch too.
I'm going to think about that now, John. Who is it that's doing this echo drive thing for you? Steph. Okay, so we were talking about On a Dime.
Yeah.
And was that the title track, or was that?
No, it actually wasn't. It was the first song on the disc, but it wasn't the title track.
And so, what TV program did it end up on?
It was on a show called Getting Close with Lee and Tiffany. It was a hunting program. It was the #1 rated outdoor show for 2 years running.
Wow!
Outdoor channel.
On the Outdoor Channel.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And
that's great.
Picked it up as the theme song. And that was very cool.
So, are we going to listen to this now live in the studio here on KONK AM Radio?
If we can play it, sure.
The Dutch Henrys are going to be performing On a Dime, and just listen in of why it ended up on this great, well-watched hunting program. Here we go.